What's going on, guys? blinkFRO here, and today I'm showing you an overview of the connected careers mode here in Madden 13. I'm just going ahead and simulating a season with the Browns. So taking a couple of the top stories: the Chiefs re-signed Dwayne Bowe, two undefeateds battle, the Bengals versus the Dolphins, really, in week 6. They're both 5-0 or 4-0. That is a little crazy. You got the Twitter feed on the right hand side, which is, I just love it. It's a sweet addition to the game. A big time problem: Jared Allen is out for the season. Big news in Kansas City. Kansas City re-signed wide receiver Dwayne Bowe. Pretty sweet. Julius Pepper has a great week. I'm just loving these stories here. I think you might have seen it. Actually, if I just go to top stories, Hoops Dreams. Of course, now I have to go back. Hoops Dreams. Arizona defensive end Marcus Bain has announced that he's quitting football to focus on basketball. So I guess if you're like, say you were scouting this guy, you know, he was like a top pick, and then, you know, you put many weeks into scouting him, and then he's just like, hey, I'm gonna play basketball. That is so cool. So you miss out on that prospect as well as the other 31 teams. That is really cool. And you can see some of the goals I got going on. 3 out of 8 season wins. I haven't played any of these at all. I'm just simulating it. Purchase upgrades. I'm going to show you that some of the. This is all new to me too. Coach traits, kicker experience boost package. You got free agent packages for some of your special teams guys. Really? I don't have it for any of. Oh, I guess it just goes in order. Okay. So like I can do. What kind of coach is he? I'm not exactly sure what kind of coach Pat Shmur is. But you can just go ahead and purchase some of these upgrades. I guess the more important positions cost more, so I can just like upgrade the kicker boost package, punter XP boost package, stuff like that. I guess that's all I can really purchase with this coach. You got your legacy. You can compare your legacy with, I'm guessing, all the other head coaches that are in this game, which is really cool. I don't think it's compared to like online or anything. Actually, I think it is online. The legacy rank, season goals. We can take a quick look at some of that. You know, some milestones: gain 30 first downs, getting 35 first downs, passing yards, rushing yards, takeaways, defense, go undefeated, stuff like that, which is really nice. I like that. Let's see what else we can do. Season stats are there: 3 wins, 2 losses. Career stats so far. My team, the Browns, are 3-2. Somehow the Ravens are 0-5 and the Steelers are 2-2. Don't ask how. And the Bengals are 5-0. I simulated all this, so I don't know what the games were and how that even happened. But you got your checklist, my actions. You can do practices. You can play your game. Weekly goal results. Progress players, which I haven't done that yet. You can auto progress or manually progress. I'm just going to take a quick look at this. So for example, we're just going to take a quick look at Colt McCoy. He's got 2,424 experience to spend at a 76 overall, and it depends on whether you do it weekly or every 4 weeks or at the end of the season, where you can progress these guys. But it doesn't seem like I can upgrade anything here with Colt McCoy. But for example, if I were to get 50,000 experience, I can purchase this package to improve how quickly you develop. I'm not sure what that does. Acceleration upgrade: increase this rating by 1 point. Cost 28,000 experience. That is insane. I don't know how much you get week to week per player. The recover package upgrades your injury attribute. That's pretty cool. That would be good to give to someone like Sidney Rice or Reggie Bush. Throw power, strength. I'm surprised throw power is not higher up there. That's pretty weird. And then you can do some traits, which I guess is really for like if you're simming stuff. But we'll try to get something with Phil Dawson here. I can't upgrade anything. I guess I must have it on auto, so I can't really show you that. But that's how you progress players. You can do the scouting, scout players, which I think is really cool. You can't import a draft class, but projected draft round. I don't know why. Oh, that is why, because I'm only on quarterbacks. So we get all, and this Cole Lowe from Michigan State is projected to be the #1 overall pick. So if we wanted to go ahead and scout him out, we got 6,000 scouting points. I'm guessing you could spend. Overall costs 10,000, which is a lot. So, you know, for example, we're going to want to go ahead and scout his throw accuracy medium, B-, and then we can do it again, and then there's an 84 overall, which is actually really nice. Throw power, A-, 90 overall. So it doesn't seem like the scouting points, it doesn't seem like you're going to run out too fast. I don't know if they regenerate back to like 5,000 week to week, but that is really nice. You can look at some of his traits, which I'm pretty sure you know, rather want to scout the actual attributes, but that is pretty cool. I think you have to do the scouting. I don't think the computer can do it for you. Then you can go ahead and negotiate contracts during the middle of the season, which is really cool. So if we want to see what Reggie Hodges wants, enter negotiations. So what is this? I guess he wants a contract of 740,000 a year. He has poor scheme fit, poor team prestige, high need for the team, and player interest medium. So he wants 740K. We're gonna try to give him, yeah, 40 million. Sounds good. No, 700K with no bonus. So we'll see if he'll take that. We'll submit the contract, and I guess you have to wait week to week. So these will pop up every single week, and I think I'm going to cut this video over to the off season so you guys can see some of that too. Hopefully I've touched base on most of this stuff. I hate that term, touch base. I don't even know why I just said that. But we'll go over to the off season. I'll show you some more of that stuff too. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer them. But we're going to cut it right about now. Alright, so we are back, and for the Super Bowl we have the Steelers up against the 49ers. We'll finally get to see who is the best team in the NFL is when the Steelers and 49ers meet up in Super Bowl XLVII. Okay, so we're at the Super Bowl. I just wanted to show you guys what would actually happen. I didn't do much scouting. We don't really need to do more of that. We'll see who wins the Super Bowl. I'm sure it's going to be a huge thing on the news center. Once again, I apologize. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning for me, so I'm a bit tired. So this is the off season. I guess the first thing you have to do is re-sign players. So Kurt Warner is on the comeback trail. Kurt Warner decided he had enough time watching games from TV studios. He's ready to make his return on the field, which I think is really cool. I want to figure out who won the Super Bowl. Okay. Ray Lewis retires. Where is it? Okay, so the Steelers won. If Brett Kiesel won a ring, the Steelers won. Okay. I don't know why it's not like a huge deal on the news center. That's kind of weird. Maybe if I go to more and then go to... Why is this... Wouldn't you assume that it's like a huge goal? Like, why do I feel like this is a chore just trying to figure out who won the Super Bowl? And we did go 8-8 with the Browns simulating it. Really? You're going to make this hard for me to find the Super Bowl winner? Maybe if I go over? Really? Okay. Finally. There it is. Yeah, the Steelers won 52-38 against the 49ers. Alright, sorry that took forever to find. I don't know why they made it such a pain. So first thing you gotta do is re-sign your players. I'm sure you can just have the computer do it. Let's say Benjamin Watson, he wants a new contract, 78 overall. We can franchise tag him if we'd like, but I don't want to do that. Okay, how do I re-sign these players? I'm hitting A. Oh, that is why. Status unavailable, because they probably have a contract right now. So we're gonna want to go to available. So who should we try to resign? Alright, we're just gonna try to resign Shaw. Enter negotiations. You know, you can just go ahead, submit an offer, and you have to wait until the next week, I guess. Okay, sorry I'm not sounding too professional on this, but I guess some of these guys are, I don't know why it says unavailable. Maybe they're not 100% sure, or maybe these were guys that wanted an extension in the middle of the season and did not accept. Alright, we're just going to advance the week. You got re-signed players, obviously. You guys should know how that works. I don't know why I was having difficulty with that. or trouble with it. Free agent signings, so you can go ahead and make offers to the free agents. And I believe this is different. So we got, is this Greg Jones? Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't have a picture. Casey Hampton, EJ Henderson. Alright, so let's pretend we wanted a quarterback. Even though the Browns don't really need one, and Jason Campbell would not be a good replacement. And I wonder how you get Kurt Warner. Okay, I don't know. But, okay, we're going to try to sign Jason Campbell here. I guess you just submit the offer and then see if any other teams bid on him. I don't know if there's a bidding process that takes place. Let's see what happens when we advance the week. Oh yeah, I think that's right. You just make one offer and hope it's good enough that the player will sign to your team. So there's no like sniping if you're doing an online franchise. So you get another chance to do scouting. I guess another free agent signing period. We're going to go ahead and advance that once again. I think the main thing I just want to show you guys here is the draft, because a lot of people want to see how the draft goes. Pretty sure they completely changed it for this game. More scouting, more free agent offers. I guess there's quite a few stages to that. I honestly thought there was just like one free agent thing. So more scouting in stage number 8, or number 7 I should say, heading over to stage number 8. The draft should be coming up soon, and I thought we would have a high pick with the Browns. That's why I picked them. But apparently that is not the case, since we finished the season off 8-8. And once this is done advancing, I'm assuming this is the end of the free agency period. If it's taking this long to advance the week, there we go. The NFL draft, we're going to start the draft. So as he said, the San Diego Chargers is on the clock. I don't know how they finished last. I don't know how the Cowboys finished second, unless those are the picks from a different team. So each team's got 2 minutes to pick. Lots of options for the Browns. I guess this is just tailored for us. I'm not sure if this is just tailored for us. We can trade up, try negotiating for the current pick. I don't really want to do that. View my draft board, which I didn't do much scouting on. I really only scouted this one guy earlier when I showed you. You can just take a look at his ratings that you actually scouted. I don't know why they're not showing them all, which is weird. But yeah, that shows you the guys you scouted. You can pause the draft, you can advance the draft, upcoming picks, you can scroll through that, scroll back to the previous picks. I don't know if the news center automatically updates, but we're just going to go ahead and advance the draft to next user pick. I thought it would be more involved.
Furious Foster reminds me a lot of Troy Polamalu sans hair. His hit on Rutgers quarterback Mike Jones as he was scrambling for a first down back in Week 9 was named the highlight of the year, and it still makes me shudder every time I see it. Foster's always been known as a big hitter, but he really improved on his tackling ability and wrapping up. This team's getting a great safety at this pick. He should be able to help them right away.
Now that is really cool. Furious Foster, that is a pretty sweet name. I like how they mentioned he hit someone on Rutgers Week 9. That is pretty cool, and he compares to Troy Polamalu. That is really, really cool. We're just going to go ahead and make a pick. We're just going to pick the best guy available. It's not going to be a need that we actually, we don't need to pick a need for the Browns. So projected draft pick second, we're going to go with this left. No, we'll go with Demetrius Baxter, see what they have to say.
Atlanta Falcons, it's clock time.
Really? They're not going to talk about my guy? People expected Baxter to go higher. He should use that as a motivation. Who do the Raiders want this draft after getting the 14th pick from the Bears? That is pretty cool. I thought there'd be more to this. We're going to go ahead.
Tyler Clay was the top lineman available on Todd McShay's board, and that's why he's being taken here. Had a great year spearheading the rushing attack for the Ducks, and he followed that up with a very solid showing at the Combine. Now, one GM told me he looked much more agile than most people expected him to be, and that's the main reason why he's being drafted this high. It's a good pick, and I expect Clay to make an impact soon. Dante Callaway has the potential to be something special in the NFL if this team...
Okay, well, we don't really need Trey Wingo to continue talking here. The thing I'm curious about is, are the rookies the same for everyone's first year in connected careers, since they all have, like, names? And it seems like Trey Wingo's, like, speech here right now, it seems like it's already predetermined. Like the full speech it's not like they can just insert a name into that speech and insert the college into that speech. It just seems like a whole predetermined thing. I'm curious if all the rookies are the same for everyone in the first year. Not really a big deal, but it would be a little weird, especially if the ratings were the same. We're just going to go ahead and make another pick. At this point, you know, you've pretty much seen a good thing about the draft here, and I cannot even think with Trey Wingo talking right now. So we're just going to go ahead and advance to the end of the draft here. Hopefully that answered your questions. Shut up, Trey Wingo. I'm going to smack you. You guys probably can't hear it, but as you can see on the screen, a couple of people trade up in the draft. It only showed like twice, 3 times there. I don't know if that was the only trades. Hopefully there was more than that. But that is the end of the draft. I guess that's really all I'm planning on showing you guys. I think a lot of people just wanted to see what the draft is like, and that is what the draft is like. It is an upgrade from last year. But I think that's going to wrap this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, thanks for watching, and tune